Good morning and welcome back to another video. And as you can see, I'm not exactly on a camp right now. It's Monday morning and I've had my new tent delivered. This is the most expensive tent I've ever bought, and it's not even a Hillyberg. So I've got my mate coming round this afternoon. He's going to give me a lift erecting it, shall we say, because I can't lift it myself. It's one of them. Hope you can see that sun's blasting in my eyes. But I've been thinking about getting one of these for quite a while, and I eventually decided to go for it. I was looking at some second-hand ones, and then I couldn't really find one. The one that I wanted, which is the new one, the Mark II, so it's a TentBox Classic Mark II. The package is absolutely massive. Two guys have just dropped it off, so I've managed to get everything out the box myself, the size of that. Half of the packaging I've took out the back garden, and then I've managed to get it up in the garage, as you can see, but it's bloody heavy. I've not lifted it as it is because I've taken everything that I don't need out of it. There's a ladder there, I'll show you. There's a ladder, there's some sort of poles there, I've taken them out. You get a light with it. Got that on charge. There's the ladder, everything. As I said, I've got the thermal in it, that's quite heavy as well, so I've taken that out, and it's just sat there. I've just had a look inside, and so hopefully it should be a bit lighter, but a bit lighter, it's still bloody heavy. I think it's 67 kilos, which doesn't sound that heavy, but again, with the size of it. So when my mate comes round, we're going to have to figure out how I can get it on my car, how we can get it on my car, and also I need to take that roof box off as well. So I'm going to get on with that now, empty the roof box. Even the roof box, I can't take it off myself because it's that big. It just makes it really difficult. So I'll get that emptied out now. When my mate comes around, first job is to take the roof box off, and then see if we can lift that bugger on top of my car. So this is the other stuff that I took out the box itself, just to try and get the weight down, you know what I mean? Tent box, install instructions, won't need that. I'm joking, I've already looked at the instructions, the video online. I guess this is the mounting bolts. And then there's that little welcome pack, I'm not sure what's in there. Yeah, mounting brackets. Hope they fit on my roof bars. I also ordered these little security nuts, just to give it a bit of extra security. If someone really wants it, they'll just cut it off, but you know, just as a precautionary really. I don't know what's in here. Welcome kit. Bamboo toothbrush. Two of them. Little LED lights. Woo! Earplugs. What's we got? Little like a little lanyard thing. I don't know what that's for, but anyway, it's nice. Yeah, that's it. So all there is now is to wait for my mate to come round. I'm going to empty my roof box, and my mate comes round, we'll get that off, and then see if we can get this on. It's certainly, now I've got that ladder out and the other bits and bobs, it certainly feels quite a bit lighter, but it isn't light. So we'll see what we can do. Back to you in a bit. So we're in the afternoon now. My buddy Jez. Jez is the ultimate handyman. Well, he really is on YouTube. He's come round to give me a lift, and it's on, as you can see, but I've got a glass sunroof underneath, so I'm just, when we're fitting the bolts, we're just taking care not to, if we drop a bolt, I don't want to break the sunroof. Yeah, it looks good. As I said, it was quite heavy before. When I took everything out of it, it shifts a lot of weight, so it's a lot lighter now and more easier to get up, but it's still, you know, it still takes quite a bit of graft just to get it up between the two of you to your chest height like this, and then plonk it on the car. Right, we'll get these bolts fitted. Right, so I'm back. I reckon that probably took us a couple of hours. Just want to make sure we get it right, but it's on now, everything's tightened up. Boom. Yeah. Looks pretty good, that. So as I mentioned before, I've got one of those thermal inner. I'm going to have a go at putting that in now. That looks quite messy actually. But I've got the little door wedged open there. Ladder's up. So just a matter of trying to get that thermal liner thing in. Just should be a bit warmer in winter because I'm planning to use it all through winter. But yeah, so that's what it is. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Right, I'll get on with it and get back to you when I've done it. Right, so I've got that thermal inner fitted. I'll tell you what, it's really nice. Check this out. Won't be able to see this. Maybe a bit. Fits really nicely. It does. You've got the cargo net at the top, storing bits and bobs. Doors. Door there as well. The side doors open. Yeah, so it tucks in underneath the mattress and then fits really nicely. I thought it'd be quite saggy, but it doesn't seem to be. So I'm dead pleased with that. I'm going to bring some sleeping bags in now and a couple of pillows as well and just get it all set because I'm heading out in it tomorrow. So it's all a bit of a rush job. I just got back from that Everest event thing yesterday. Got back last night. This was delivered this morning. Been sorting this out all day. Tomorrow morning I'm up to the Highlands having a play in it. So yeah, and the weather's been so good. So I'm going to get that little strip light that needs to go in here somewhere. I'm not going to bother with them fairy lights yet, but I'll get a blanket, sleeping bags, and just get them in here as well. That's it, so I've got everything in that I'm going to leave in here for now, I think. Pillows and just got the sleeping bag. Dead impressed with this thermal liner, so it's just a matter of shutting it up now and going to put the steps back in and we're all done, ready to go, I think, pretty much. I'm going to go for a quick drive though with it on the top of the car and just make sure there's no rattles or anything like that before. I've got a long drive tomorrow, probably about 7 hours. So yeah, we're all good. So that's it, all shut up and ready for action. So putting these straps down and we're off. So, looking good, looking forward to tomorrow now. Hello, so I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on how I'm going on with the tent box. I tagged this on to the video from the tent box when I just got it. So I literally got that on a Monday, fitted it on top of the car as you've seen the video, and then Tuesday I set off for the Highlands, and the first day was, I think I did about 350 miles, headed up towards Mallaig. First night I just camped in the Alack by the beach, absolutely beautiful it was, and then moved across to the Isle of Skye for the first night in the tent box. I'll put some pictures up. I've not been done any filming at all, but I'll put some pictures up just to show you the first camp and the other camps as well. So the first night was Loch Slapping below Blaven on Skye, which was amazing. And then the day after that went across to Harris. I can't even remember which order we did them in, but I put some pictures up. We camped near the Luskin Tyre, and then we camped above the beaches, and then we moved up to Lewis, camped there for a couple of nights. As I say, I put some pictures on the screen. I'm literally still on the trip now, and I can't remember where the hell we stayed all the nights. But last night, this is where we stayed last night. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We're up in Torridon, but the previous night I had some, not problems with the tent, the roof tent, but the conditions with 40-mile-an-hour winds, constant 30s, 40 odd gusts, and what I found was these straps were really noisy, just whacking against the side of the tent. And it's, you know, it's my first time using it, so I'd no gear to sort it out. But the day after, I bought these bungee straps. So I just fitted that one there. It just holds the handle away from the tent. Fitted that one on the back. And last night, the winds last night got up to about 20 miles an hour, and it was absolutely fine. Just the noise of the wind blowing around the tent was okay. I mean, we're used to being in tents, aren't we? So we know what that's like. And it wasn't that noisy at all, only 20-mile-an-hour winds. But it was just these the other night in the 40s when they were just whacking against the side of the tent, really noisy. I don't have any levelling ramps for my car or anything, so as you can see, I'm on a bit of a slope. That's been a bit of a learning curve as well, getting everything level when you're parking. You want it level that way, and then you don't want it tilting side to side either, so that's been a bit of it's all a learning curve, but I really am enjoying it. And because I'm on a bit of a slope and I don't want to end up down there, I've put some rocks, see the rocks there, just wedged on the tyres, and just a bit of extra safety really. But you know what, it's been absolutely brilliant, that it really has. I think last night was the 7th night in a row we've slept in that, and it's been really good. I mean, to be fair, the weather that we've had on this trip has been brilliant as well. But we've had quite a bit of rain during the night, and we've had them strong winds. So I feel that it's had a test in that respect. But we've not had any real cold temperatures yet. I think it's been down, probably last night was the coldest, down to about 7. But first impressions are, it's brilliant, really is. So if you're not sure what I've got, it's that TentBox Classic 2. Right, so as I say, I haven't done any filming of this trip, but I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update how I'm going on with the tent box. And it's, what day is it today? Wednesday. So I've still got a few nights yet before I start heading back. And I might stick some pictures up at the end of this video and show you how I've got on. Okay, see ya.